As a newer fan of the NBA, I'm just realizing that there are just some reasons why some mediocre teams will always be mediocre no matter what. And this trade is one of them. This just makes no sense. Honestly, for both sides. This is like, what are we doing? Nobody gains anything from this trade. Let's actually go through the trade. LaMelo got traded alongside Josh Green to the Timberwolves for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps in 2028, 29, and 30, as well as 3 second-round picks for 29, 32, and 33. Sources tell ESPN. Genuinely, what are we doing? For the Hornets, I just didn't understand. LaMelo was in trade talks for what reason exactly? He literally is the star player. He handles the ball for the team. Without him, who's handling the ball? It's not even like they traded him for the Raptors for Emmanuel Quickly, who can someone handle the ball at a high level. Not high level, but average level for a starting point guard in the NBA. He's an okay role player, right? But when you get back Naz Reid, what are we doing? You drafted Heinstein back, and you have Moussa Diabate and Ryan Kalkbrenner. You don't need Naz Reid. Can he shoot the ball unlike the three that I mentioned? Yeah. But that doesn't mean you trade for Naz Reid. You got a good amount of picks, but why did you have that incredible second half of a season just to trade your franchise guy? Even if you think Colin Knippel is better than LaMelo this past season, LaMelo was still the second best player, and he was still your franchise point guard and the longest tenured guy on the roster at that point. I think Miles Bridges was actually there a little before LaMelo. Anyways, the trade doesn't make any sense. What are we doing? Who's going to... I just don't understand the Colin Knippel hype, right? He's going to be a good ball player until he's like 43 years old, right? He's going to age like fine wine. His game is super adaptable, super plug and play. But unless you think he's like Steph Curry, creating in the pick and roll, has incredible handles, like I don't think Con is like that. He's not going to be that type of player. It's not even a knock on his skill. It's just unrealistic for him to reach that ceiling. So why are you trading your primary ball handler for a shooting, spacing big man, but nobody's there to get him open and get him wide open shots? It's either you think Brandon Miller is like the new Jason Tatum, or you think Colin Knippel is the new Steph Curry. It's one of the two. Maybe you think it's both. Maybe you think you're getting Steph Curry and Jason Tatum on the same team. I don't think either of them are going to hit those ceilings. I ran up here immediately as I saw the trade. I'm like, yo, what are they doing? Literally, what are they doing? Okay, let's talk about from the Timberwolves, right? You give up Naz Reid, fan favorite. You get LaMelo. And you get Josh Green, a shooter, on an expiring contract. Maybe you can trade him. But you give up all of those assets. Just what are we thinking? For LaMelo, well, you would have thought that they're trading for Tyrese Maxey. I didn't think LaMelo was this valuable. Good value for Charlotte, but what are we doing? LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, who's the power forward? I don't even know. And Rudy Gobert, that's not a bad starting five. If you wanted to be like LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Terrence Shannon Jr., Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert with Jaden McDaniels at the 4, that's not a bad starting five. That's not bad. Is it a top 5 starting 5 in the league? Probably not. Is it a top 5 starting 5 in the West? Most likely. It probably will. We haven't seen how the rest of the roster is shaking up, but it probably will be, It's probably a, top 5 backcourt on paper, maybe. The thing with this trade that just doesn't make sense is who is going to get Colin Knippel open shots? Who is going to take pressure off Brandon Miller for him to create for himself? I just don't get it. I don't like this trade. For the Hornets, for the Timberwolves, you kept Rudy Gobert, but you give up all of your future picks. This is a F trade for the Hornets. Honestly, I don't care about the picks. What are we doing? Just keep rebuilding. They're going to eventually trade Colin Knippel and Brandon Miller too. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is why mediocre teams stay mediocre.